To AI or not to AI? That is the question. Stick around. We are going to talk to my friend LeAnn and hear all about how she uses AI and why she thinks AI is something that we should be using. Before we get to LeAnn, one more thing. I am Traci Poe, the host of the Communicate Great podcast. And we are here to help you level up your communication so that you can gain those deeper connections with all the important people in your life. Go ahead and give us a subscribe, like, comment, all the things. Okay, LeAnn, thank you so much for coming on. I have to share that LeAnn and I had a one-on-one meeting, I don't know, several weeks ago. And what was supposed to be a very short meeting ended up going on and on because we just had such a fantastic time, conversation. I loved it. She took me on a little tour of her backyard. And so it was fabulous. It was fabulous. So, LeAnn, thank you so much for coming on. And why don't you tell our audience a little bit about you and all of the many things that you do?
Well, thank you, Traci. It's so great to be here. I just truly, I'm thrilled that you got to see my backyard but now is the middle of fall and we've got colors everywhere. I hail from Minnesota, flyover country for some parts of America, but if you haven't been here, you need to get to Minnesota at some point. Fall is a great time to visit. Truly, it's beautiful. But yeah, my name is LeAnn Lyon. I'm the Chief Joy Officer of my company, which is called Joyminder, LLC, which is the reminder that we should enjoy what we do. We should enjoy our businesses. And so I love to work with entrepreneurs. I work with established entrepreneurs. I have a podcast where I interview established entrepreneurs, but I also really have a heart for those people who, and especially women maybe, who hit their early 40s, which is a change time for a lot of women. And they realize, wow, when I was 20, I really thought I wanted to be fill in the blank. For me, it was being a teacher. I'm like, oh, I really want to be a teacher. And 5 years into it, I was like, I don't think I like being locked into a room. Well, now, especially in the last few years and all that's happened in our world and our country, teachers are really struggling. And I can imagine there's a handful of, or maybe a lot of teachers that are saying, I have 20 more years of this. And maybe in their heart of hearts, they know that there's something more for them. They've had an idea, some good that they can bring to the world, but they're afraid they just don't know enough or that they have to know everything. By the way, that's a trait of women, not men, thinking they have to know everything before they start. We can talk about that if you like. And I love bringing them in, talking to them, finding out what's their passion, what do they love, and pointing them in the direction of something. I'm not a coach, I'm a strategist. And part of the tools that I can offer include AI tools to make everything a lot easier.
I love it. Okay, so Communicate Great podcast, and we give our listeners tips on communication. So I know you're going to tie AI into communicating, and we know that communication takes on many forms, right? There's verbal, there's nonverbal. And so let's go. What tips do you have for our audience on communicating?
Well, honestly, there's so many challenges in communication. I'm going to use the example of a young man that I know, and he grew up just extraordinarily shy, very introverted, just didn't really interact with the world a whole lot. But as he got towards going to college, he needed to start interacting with some kind of important people, and he didn't really know what to do or what to say. And so ChatGTP had come on the market already. And the situation I'm thinking of, he found out that somebody he was communicating with had suffered a loss in their family. Well, again, a difficult situation. They're not friends. This person's a superior to him. And so he got into ChatGPT and he kind of explained the situation and what he needed to accomplish in an email. ChatGPT spit out an email. Was it perfect? Probably not. but you can tweak things very quickly and get to something that sounds like you, that expresses how you would express things, but usually in a much better way than you would come up with innately, even given hours or days or weeks to do it. So there's one example.
Wow. Yeah, I would not have thought about that. If I use ChatGPT, I use it kind of in the same way in that give the prompt and here's what I'm trying to do, give me some ideas. And
Hmm.
then I read through the
Yeah.
ideas and that helps connect something with me and then I can go create my own.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will take it and just tweak a few things, emails, social media blog or posts, things like that, but I kind of use it in the just give me an idea so I can kind of launch off of that and go. But I
Yeah.
would have not thought of, hey, I've got this personal thing going on and I
Hmm.
really need to figure out what I'm going to say to this person to express my sympathy or whatever it was.
Hmm.
Wow, I would not have thought about that. So yeah, thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that.
Yeah. So the AI app is actually a marketing platform that I use, and it includes marketing driven kind of version of ChatGPT. So it's not ChatGPT, it's integrated into the platform. And right from my phone, I can click what my mother in law calls the microphone dude and just start talking. Like, okay, I want to come up with something that da 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 da. I've walked around my whole backyard just talking and talking. And then I just concluded with, what do you think? That's my prompt. There's no
Wow.
prompts needed in this other platform. So all the technical, learn your prompts. Who wanted to become a computer programmer just because ChatGPT came on the market? Almost no one, right? So
Right?
we make this so easy where you don't have to learn prompts. You just talk. And so as I'm right now developing an app, that's probably new since we last talked, an app that will be inspirational, especially for entrepreneurs. They can get a fresh quote or join teams or talk about life in this app. It's free, but I needed to come up with some new material, like my new avatar or what do I call people who join me in the Joyminder app? And so we, meaning me and my LeAnn AI, went back and forth and talked about it. As she gave ideas, I'd say, I like that one, but it's a little long. Let's make it shorter. And well, I like that one, but let's come up with 5 other ideas first, just to make sure there's not something better out there. And then the conversation went on for half an hour, but in the end of it, I had a really solid layout of what I was doing.
Wow. So it's literally you're just brainstorming instead of a live breathing person, you're brainstorming with your app. So
Yes.
I'm about to give you a commercial here. Is your app out yet or is it
So not quite yet. I'm still dealing with a few. I have to get it onto Apple and Google, and it's a little more complicated than I expected. But there's actually a
okay?
website people can come to right now and see what I'm doing. So it's all about beta testers, right? So anybody that comes here right now, it's going to be even better in the future. But I'm looking for feedback. So yes, should I give the address for it?
You can give it now and then go ahead and we'll give it again at the end.
Sure.
But and I'll
Yeah.
put it in the description, but yeah,
Oh,
plug
great.
yourself.
Yeah. So the app, if you want to go see it, is Joy, Joy, and then hyphen Minder, Minder, dot, the word passion, Passion, dot io. That's it. That's the whole address. And if you go there
Okay.
again, it's a website right now, but when you go in there, you can access the Inspire tab and you can access the Profile tab. But if you create a profile, then you can access the Community tab. And that's where a lot of goodness is happening already, including
Man,
access to lots of inspirational quotes that you can share online with the click of a button.
I love that. When you and I had our one-on-one, whenever it was,
Mhm.
I was just thinking as you were talking, like, Dadgum, she's smart. Like you just have all of these ideas and you're doing all of these things, and it's really incredible some of the stuff that you're doing. Okay, all right, commercial break over. Let's go back to our communication tips. So, what other tips do you have for us in terms of using AI to help us communicate?
So here's another thought. A lot of people are afraid of AI and they say, oh, it's going to replace people, it's going to take over. And I understand that concern. I mean, I truly do. I come from a family that has a lot of writers in it, and they're very concerned about it. So when you're using AI, I do believe it's important to identify, hey, this is AI generated. If you're doing photos that you generated with AI, tag it, be upfront about it. If you write a book, Amazon's going to ask you, did you use AI to write this book? Again, say it like it is. And we're also just going to be able to do more because we
Mhm.
have access. Like I said, I could come up with things in half an hour that might have taken me 2 or 3 months before. Can I share a video with you?
Yeah, love it.
Because
Love it.
it's kind of fun. So I told you I love inspirational quotes. That's actually one of my just passions. And so there's a quote that I've heard. It's by Janice Stanfield, and it says, "All the good the world I cannot do, all the good the world needs, but the world needs all the good I can do."
I love it.
So with this platform, the same one, I have a graphic, just a picture. I uploaded it to the software and I waited. And a few days later, I got back a video, a 40-second video that has my voice that talks about that concept.
Wow.
Now, I'll share it with
Wow.
you. Yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
cool. So, what's interesting is that they're still playing with my voice. They haven't nailed it 100%. And this is not the best version of my voice. I'll play another one that is. But here's the video that they came up with. So again, this is just an inspirational video that I just
Mhm.
posted on my Facebook page. And the idea is we want to inspire people,
Ever
make
feel like
them.
the world's problems are too big for you to make a difference? You're not alone. But here's the thing, every action, no matter how small, counts. Inspired by the powerful words, I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. We're reminded that each of us has a unique role to play, whether it's reducing waste, supporting local communities, or volunteering. Your efforts matter. Imagine feeling fulfilled, knowing you're part of something bigger. So, what are you waiting for? Start your journey today.
Wow. I
Yeah,
love it.
kind of fun. But there was a better video that I got just recently. I can share that as
Okay.
well. But these are, again, AI generated. Now, the second video I'm going to show you, I gave a little bit more information. I did give them a graphic, but then I also said, I want the video to discuss XYZ. But you'll hear the difference in my voice in this video as well. So let me get to the share. And here we go. Let me know when you can see it. Oh, I think we're there. There we go.
Tired of the same old 9 to 5? It's time to break free and chart your own course with Joyminder LLC, where entrepreneurship awaits. Even if you're unsure about what venture to dive into, we're ready to guide you every step of the way. My ambition? To live and work from a boat? Navigating the Great Loop over a span of years. Sounds bold, right? But with the right support, your dreams are just as achievable. Why settle for anything less than a life you love? Join Joyminder LLC and let's transform your entrepreneurial aspirations into reality. The adventure starts now.
So there you go.
Okay, so they're both AI generated.
Both
Now,
JI.
the first one, your voice was kind of flat, but that second one, it sounded like you were doing a voiceover.
And
That's
I didn't.
incredible.
Yeah,
And
and I
and I
didn't.
and I can tell you, as somebody who puts videos together with all of the things, either of those would have taken me a couple of hours at
Yeah.
least. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I did not record them. I did not choose the images. I did not put them together. I did not pick the music background. In order to generate that, it took me less than 1 minute to put the information in, and then it was just waiting for it to come back. They're working on speeding it up. Eventually, they'll get faster. Right now, they're in a trial, beta testing type of situation where they want to make sure that we're getting what we want. They're also wanting feedback. So when I found my new video didn't have the same voice quality as my previous one, I let them know, hey, what happened? So, and I love doing that. Again, this is the good that I can do because I am techie and I know these kind of things. So I love giving feedback like this. And, it's just another way that we can communicate our thoughts and ideas. Video is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I've generated, I think, a dozen or so videos this way now, again, through that same platform that I do, even social media. Want to see another
Yes.
fun communication idea?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I can take a picture on my phone. And again, I don't know that I'll be able to share this all the way up, but I'll get you the idea, okay? So from my home button, I can say I want to post on social media. You can't see it
Okay.
probably, it's just a white screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and I'm going to choose something called Selfie AI.
Okay.
And so I would just then take a photo of us this way, and then it will generate the caption from the photo
That's wow. Okay,
without
this
yeah, without
that
saying a word. It would see that we're on a screen. It would know that we're probably networking or communicating or whatever. I could put in a note, loving, this interview on this podcast. I could say something, but I usually
Mhm.
don't have to. It generates a wonderful caption and hashtags, and it's ready to post in just seconds.
Wow. That is
So for those,
crazy. And again, as somebody who's created content before,
mhm,
um, that is so time saving. That
time
is
saving. Yeah.
crazy.
Well, and it's time saving for somebody like you who knows what they're doing, but it's life changing for somebody who feels like they could never do it.
Wow.
Right.
Yes.
So and really this whole platform was designed for entrepreneurs who are like, man, I just have a dream. I want to be, but everybody starts usually bootstrapping it. And so
Yeah.
it's an affordable option that people can use to really break out of their shells, because it really learns. The first thing you do in the platform is you actually train it how you think, how you speak, and what your passions are. It actually created my brand, which is Unleash Your Joyful Business Journey. It
Mhm.
created it. And I now have it on my websites and as part of everything I do.
Wow.
But it did that
Okay.
based on what it learned.
That is crazy. I have a friend that I went to college with years ago, and he uses Chat GPT like that. He has his own version, and
Hmm.
basically he has trained it. And so
Hmm.
somebody comes on to wherever that is, and they ask a question.
Yep.
He has a recruiting company and helps find jobs for people and find people the right candidate and all of that. But people can go in and ask a question and it knows him so well that it answers in his voice. So that's crazy. Okay. All right. So so your last piece of advice was own it. If you're going to create some AI generated content, write a book, whatever, you need to ethically say, hey, this has some AI, or
Absolutely.
generated by AI or something like that. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Do you have more communication tips for us where AI is concerned?
Boy, I'm going to see if I can show you something similar. So the what you just described, your friend who has his thing, does that also have a person? Does it have an avatar generation of
I
himself?
don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's another thing. I just had it launch where it's me, sitting further back, but it's me. And they anybody can type in a question like, "Hey, LeAnn, when's your Q&A call?" And my mouth will move and I will respond to whatever question it is. This is not a chat bot. LeAnn
Wow.
AI knows everything about me, knows about my podcast, knows about my business, knows about my passions, and can speak to people 24/7. LeAnn AI can actually coach people in how to do things in the platforms that I'm a specialist in while I'm out on
Wow.
the boat. So yeah, it's pretty
I,
crazy.
I still need to tell my husband about that. Between your house and the boat, I think he'll be like, "I'm moving in." He loves that has been one of his dreams forever doing that. So anyhow,
Mm.
okay. All right. Do you have anything else for our audience before we wrap this up? What else do you want to share?
I'll just go back to one last thing. AI is great. Use AI, but remember that you are unique and use your own vision, use your own story. And I think I'm frozen, and so I'm just going to keep talking just in case. But use your own story, tell your own story, use AI to enhance who you are and what you're about. So
Okay.
that's
I lost some of what you said, but I want to
okay.
keep going. I
Yeah.
don't know what you said. When I go to edit, I'll look to see, but keep going and I'll pretend like I know what you said.
Yeah, I just said, be you. Use AI to enhance who you are, make your life a little easier, but never forget you can never be replaced. Your thoughts, your passions, your beliefs, you can pour it into an AI that can learn these things. And I've trained my AI like not to swear, but just be you. Communication matters. There's probably nothing. You've never seen a horse with a hearse. Probably seen a horse with a U-Haul, but no, you've never seen a hearse with a U-Haul.
Right.
So it's the
Yeah.
relationships that we develop that matter. And so I'll go back to that boy I described in the beginning, developing relationships, being kind to other people, saying things to others when you don't know what to say, but finding an authentic way to express that, it matters. So go out,
Mm,
be a human in an AI world. Just
yes.
use
Yes.
AI to be a better you.
I love it. That is so interesting. I've not had anybody come on and really have AI as the topic on this podcast to this point. So you are the first. You are the trendsetter. So thank you so, so much for coming on. Everybody, I'm going to put her information in the description. Go check her out. Go to her website, follow her, get her app when it comes out. Just use the AI that she talked about to be a better you. And go check her podcast out as well. Just go give her the love. And again, we would love it if you would hit subscribe, like, share, comment, all of the things with the Communicate Great podcast. Again, I am Traci Poe. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye. It's not stopping.
Well, it
It's not
says
stopping.
uploading.
Huh. It will not let me stop it.
Funny.
We, I
Well,
don't
hey,
want to have that.
bonus content while you figure that out.
There you go. There you go. The secret podcast.
Yeah,
That
the
is
secret
so
podcast.
crazy. It has been acting weird today for us. Hmm.
Here's the
It's
bonus
crazy.
content for people. Watch
Yeah.
this.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. This is LeAnn AI.
Okay.
Please say hello to Traci on the Communicate Great EAT podcast. Let's see. I'll say host of. And then I hit send. And there she's thinking about it. Now here we go. She's going to talk. Maybe.
That is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Enable video.
Hello, Traci. It's fantastic to connect with a fellow podcaster. Wishing you all the best with the Communicate Great podcast. If you're ever looking to collaborate or share insights, I'm here to help.
That is crazy.
So she knows I have a podcast. If I wanted to, my follow-up question could be, well, what is your podcast? And she would tell you.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Okay, it's still not letting me end our thing. I may have to hit leave. That's risky. If it's
Mine says 99% uploading. So when the recording is done,
but usually you can stop
Yeah.
record, and then it will finish uploading after you hit stop record. It just doesn't want you to leave until it's uploaded, but it literally is not offering me a stop record option. It's just
I see the record on my end on the upper left hand.
Yeah, on me it's in the middle, but I've never had this happen. I've had Riverside for well over a year.
I'm special.
You are. What the heck? What the heck? What is this? And I don't see another way to end it. Let me go quick settings. I apologize.
No worries. We're all good.
All right. Well, I don't know. Never had it happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing on my side, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Media. You would think they would have a second place to hit end record or something just in case, but okay. Well, the only thing I can think of is for us to go ahead and leave, and then are you willing to re-record if it doesn't?
I suppose. Yes, anything for you.
Thank you. Okay. I love it. And I'm going to go check it out. My niece is the one that does our content right now. I handed that off to her. I'm going to give her your joyminder.passion.io and have her go check it out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the marketing thing isn't
on my end. Ugh, so weird.
Now it's trying to reconnect again.
I'm gonna hit Lee in session for all, and I hope. All right, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I love you, my friend. Bye.